the money reading for January 1st to the 15th, 2022. I'm super excited for this year to be over. Like, I've got so much stuff that I really just want to happen that is definitely not going to happen this year. So I'm ready for next year to just be here. And it will be tomorrow. So yeah, that's going to be great. But anyway, before I get into it, this is not a personal reading. I'm not a financial advisor. If you guys need financial advice, I do recommend that you guys, get a professional person to help you out with that. Um, I am just kind of reading the cards. I feel like this is probably something that is of interest to some people. It seems like you guys like the love readings, you guys like the general readings, but you guys don't seem to like the health and healing reading, and you guys kind of like this reading. So I'm just going to do love, money, general, and not worry about the health and healing one. So yeah. Anyway, this is not a personal reading. It will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. No big deal. If you guys need a personal reading that does only resonate with you, you can contact me through email and text, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. With that being said, don't forget also to like, share, and subscribe, especially comment too. Don't forget to comment. I love reading comments. I read every comment. I comment on every comment. So, anyway, with that being said, I think I've rambled on enough. I have rambled on enough, and I'm going to. I feel like I'm not doing this right now. I really just need to stop messing with this stuff and just go ahead and do the reading. Trying to get it to look even, but that's what I get. Anyway, guys, one, two, and three. If you guys need more time, you can pause the video um in the playback, and I'll be here when you get back. Anyway, deck number one, you guys are going to be the Green Aventurine, which is a pretty good stone for money. If you're into crystals, this is a good stone for praying with, sitting with to attract money and to help with blockages in money financially. What is hoping for the seekers? Deck number one, financially, the first 2 weeks of January 2022. If you guys missed it in the intro, I'm not a financial advisor. And this, although it will resonate with a lot of people, and sometimes it'll resonate with one or two people, this is not a personal reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. No big deal. But if you guys do need a personal reading, my information will be down below. Also, if you guys want to, you can donate for my birthday, which is January 11th. I'm a Capricorn. What is coming for the secrets? Deck number one. Financial, the first 2 weeks. Oh, the first two. What is going on? The first 2 weeks of January 2022. One last time. What is coming for the seekers of deck number one? The first 2 weeks of January 2022. Death. I don't know why, but I've been like, I don't normally shuffle like this. I don't normally pick cards like this. But they're like, do it like this. I'm like, okay, fine. So financially, it looks like I'm gonna clarify the Five of Wands, but it really looks a little difficult. It looks a bit challenging. Um, this can just indicate the year ending. Don't be afraid of death. I very rarely have gotten death to actually the death card to actually indicate a real death. And if I have ever gotten it, it was something that the person already knew about. And it was like the person that they were concerned about was already really, really sick, or the person that was it was indicating was already dead. So I've never gotten this to indicate a death coming. It's always like one that's already happened or one the person already, knew about. That makes sense. That made sense. Anyway, here it's coming out, probably indicating the old year ending and the new year beginning, because it's a card of things. going away like permanently and transforming into something else. So it's like 2021 transforming into 2022. It's a very strange combination of cards. So I'm looking at these purple, the purple in the robe and the purple around the collars here and the cuffs. It looks kind of like when I see that kind of purple, it comes off as riches, which would make sense here. But I'm trying to clarify the Five of Wands. Clarify the Five of Wands. Clarify the Five of Wands. All of that fell out. I'm not getting rid of all them cards. All those cards fell out. Clarify the Five of Wands. All right. One, two, three. Oh, crap. I keep getting this freaking tower card for uh, a market crash. In January, the first 2 weeks of January, it really feels like there's going to be a market correction, a market crash, a bubble popping, something going on here that really is, a bit traumatic, which is weird because we have this card, which a lot of readers read as getting what you want, wish fulfillment, but I rarely read it like that, but what I am getting here is that it is coming off as wish fulfillment. And it's very odd because it feels like investors or something are getting they're getting messages about their investments, right? And especially with these two cards coming off as investment or messages from whatever platform they're using or whatever investment hedge fund they're into or whatever. So they're getting messages from that, and it's a clusterfuck to get whatever the the um the payout is. So it's like some investors are going to be very happy, and some investors are going to be very very like, I gotta get my money out now. Give me my money now, like immediately. This is coming off as an environmental thing for everybody, not just a certain subset of people. And this at the bottom of the deck is like the people who already know are already sneaking off with the riches, you know? And it's like the people who are on the bottom rung are getting the message next year when the people who are on top have already gotten the message, right? So, excuse me, I'm going to clarify that regard because tower card is something that's always necessary. Um, it's always necessary, but it's always unpleasant. If you watched my channel for a while, you know that the stories that I tell of when I've gotten the tower card, you can just kind of imagine. But I want to clarify the tower card, please. I don't normally go too deep when I'm clarifying. Yep, money, person's money, heartbreak. Yeah, yeah, that makes some sense. Internet. So it really feels like this just feels to me like a freaking market crash. And I made a video, I think, at the end of last month, the beginning of this month about a market crash. You might want to go watch it. It just feels like this just I keep just hearing market crash, market crash, market correction. This is the institution with the tower card, and it's like we finally get the information about what's been coming for so long. And the video that I did, it was called Get Your House in Order, I think. And I really hope that you guys have your house in order. Because this looks kind of difficult. It's like also the bull run coming to an end when it comes to the markets. Is there anything else here? I feel like this is just for the whole audience of people who are going to be affected by the market, which is pretty much everybody. Um, but I wanted to get more specific messages for you guys, but this is coming off as just everybody who is I don't know why I keep thinking audience. In the audience of the market is going to be affected by the market tanking. Yeah, yeah, and it's going to cause conflict. Lou versus Wall Street keeps saying, $800 for a chicken, and I don't want. I'm not going to be a doom and gloom person. Like it's going to get hairy, but people have survived market crashes before, and it's just going to be what it is. Now, if I'm going to look at this differently, like in your own personal life, it feels like getting messages about it might be like an insurance payout because of it might be like a car crash that already happened or something happened to the house, like a tree fell on it. I was gonna say a house fell on your house. No, a tree fell on your house or something, and it's like getting messages from the institution about the payout. But it's like they're gonna pay you, which is what you want, but they're not gonna give you as much as you um, deserve. So you might have to go back and forth with the insurance company to get, more money to help fix your house. But the institution is not going to be um, they're not going to be lenient. They're not going to be like, oh yeah, you have three broken windows. We're only going to pay for two of those broken windows, right? That's kind of what it's going to be like, and you're going to have to go back and forth between um, them, maybe a lawyer, and be like, look, I've got three broken windows. I need more money to fix all of the windows. What is the point of having insurance if you're not going to insure everything? You know what I mean? And that's just what it's coming off as here. If it's not, if it, I mean, the market crash is definitely. I keep getting the tower card for that, but this is another storyline for somebody who is having that issue. Might have been caused by a tornado or hail. You might have had a hailstorm do something to your house. And with this at the bottom of the deck, it's like it's gonna work out, but it's not gonna be like 10 or 9 of pentacles. It's gonna be like, three of pentacles. They're gonna give you some money, but it's not gonna be all the money you deserve to fix your freaking house. And I'm sorry to hear that. Insurance companies sometimes are just like, ugh. But anyway, I'm gonna ask what the advice is for deck number one. What is the advice for deck number one? What is the advice for deck number one financially the first 2 weeks of the year? What is the advice for them? Oh, look, 10 of Pentacles. Like, take the money and run. Take the money and run. Um, this is a card of travel. This is like, financial independence and having all the finances you need to do what you want to do, want and need to do, and then just take the money and run it. It really feels like a lot of the investors, especially if you're like an AMC or any of the meme stocks, is coming off as that shit finally hitting the fan. Like finally hitting the fan. And then or starting off the first 2 weeks. And this I always see this as the 1% because of the X. It's like they're trying to keep you out. It's like you snuck up in there. You're watching. You snuck up in there. You stole some of their jewels, and it's time for you to run. And it's fair. It's fair and just because this is the Justice card. It's all about things being in balance or things needing balance. It's like this situation has been so top heavy for so long that it's finally getting tipped over. And this person has taken one of those cups, one of those golden cups, and they're walking off into the darkness with it. So it's it's definitely this is like the overall market type thing. If you're in the right stocks, um, I'm just hearing run. They're gonna run. A lot of them are gonna run. I don't know exactly which ones are the right ones, but if you've done your research and had your financial professionals telling you, the ones you can trust anyway, what's going on, then it's like whatever you're in feels like it's gonna run for you, which is nice. I think I'm gonna do the AMC video later today. Gonna like make some breakfast and come back, or some lunch and come back. But anyway, this it's not coming off as well, it is. It's like take the money and run. So yeah. With that being said, oh, also somebody is contemplating like leaving their job, and if this is you, um, I'm not telling you what to do. This is what I would do if it was me. I would leave that job and move forward and work. This is the top card and work for myself, especially if you're an entrepreneur and you're already prepared for what's going on. It feels like you already know that you can handle what's coming. You already know that you have enough money in the bank if the first few, months or up to a year aren't working out as smoothly as you'd like. It's coming off as you're able to go ahead and do this. Um, you already have enough money in the bank. You already have the resources. You have the know-how to go ahead and make this entrepreneurial venture work out. But you already know as well too that you're gonna have to work. You're not gonna be like sitting back letting somebody else work. It's probably just gonna be you for the first year to 2 years, and you can make it work. You just have to keep up your keep doing what you're doing, because I feel like you guys already know this the storyline for you. You already know, um, but you're worried about leaving this. It really feels like a gilded cage, and you're like, I feel trapped here, but I've got enough money. It pays the bills. It buys food, and in your heart of hearts, you already know that you can venture out on your own because you've already like balanced your checkbook and you already know like how to make it work. So with that being said, for this storyline, the advice that I would take if it was me is to go for it. So with that being said, number one, thank you guys for watching. Go watch that Get Your House in Order video. I don't know why I'm laughing. I think I'm laughing because I'm nervous because that's kind of scary. Um, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, but especially leave comments, please. I like to read the comments. I comment on every comment. And yeah, if you guys need a personal reading, my information will be down below. I really hope this is deck number two. I think that I did put them in order like they were supposed to be. Sometimes I don't. I don't know. Anyway, deck number two, you guys are going to be Black Tourmaline. Black Tourmaline. So, deck number two, what is coming for you? I haven't shuffled enough for these cards to make any sense, so I'm just going to keep shuffling and put those back in there. So, like I said in the beginning, I'm not a financial advisor. Take this as my personal opinion. Do your own due diligence and make sure that you have a good, solid, professional financial advisor to help you with whatever financial questions you do have. Deck number two. We want to know what's coming for you guys financially the first 2 weeks of January 2022. So, what's coming for the Seekers the first 2 weeks of January 2022? What is coming for the Seekers the first 2 weeks of January 2022? All right, so 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Interesting. I want to clarify the Six of Pentacles, and then I think I'm going to do the Emperor, and that should help me make it sense. So clarify the Six of Pentacles, please. Weird. It feels like you guys are afraid that you're going to end up homeless the first 2 weeks or in January. It feels like you guys are I'm getting like terrified. I'm terrified that I'm going to end up homeless. Um, and it's some of you may already be like in the process of being evicted or in the process of trying to avoid being evicted, like doing appeals or something. I want to clear for the emperor. He's coming off now as like the landlord, and it really feels like an unfair eviction. Clarify the landlord. Oh, clarify the emperor, not the landlord. Last time, clarify the emperor card. Trying to get all this stuff here. Yeah, it looks like having to leave. It looks like also like something going on with your money that isn't and that isn't necessarily like founded, or I guess I should say grounded in reality. This is a card of having nightmares. For some of you, this is not a thing that is actually going to happen. It's something that you're terrified of happening. It's like I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, you know what? This might be people being evicted because of the eviction moratoriums being lifted. And this also feels like you guys have done a lot of you. If this is where you take what resonates and leave the rest, right? A lot of you have paid your rent and paid your bills throughout the entirety of the whole pandemonium, right? You have already done it. You'd be fine, but you're terrified that you're going to get swept up in the situation with people who haven't paid their rent, right? And some of you who know that that's not the story for you, and you're the opposite side of that, where you didn't pay your rent all the way through. Maybe you paid what you could pay, or you're behind a little bit, and you're concerned that you're going to get swept up in this eviction mess. Um, Unfortunately, some of you will get swept out, and I'm sorry if that's going to happen to you. I don't want that to happen to anybody. It's terrible to have to lose your home, but it really feels like this person is coming off as a landlord, or even whatever the governmental body is that acts as landlord, or a bank even. So if you're underwater in your mortgage or um, your rent, I'm gonna tell you something right now that could help you if you're magically inclined. Just get some what are they called? Railroad spikes. I recommend that you purchase them from somewhere, but theoretically you could just go harvest them yourself and put them in the corners of your house or your apartment. It'll be hard for them to get you out of there with those in the corners of your house. You should probably also put one under your car seat to protect you from crashes and stuff. But anyway, that's just one thing that I know that should help you stay in your home for long enough for you to get yourself together. But anyway, this looks like somebody just being really terrified they're going to be homeless because the landlord is being a little bit heartless, but the landlord is thinking about their own bottom line. They're not really thinking about your situation. They're thinking about your own bottom line, their own bottom line. Somebody, it feels like somebody having to sleep in their car for some reason, even if it's not being evicted. It's like this person having to sleep in their car and maybe even maybe even go on public assistance after whatever happens. This is also sticking out here a lot. This is like things being uneven, not having, it's like having to choose between eating tonight and getting gas in the car, or eating tonight and having electricity in the house, or it's like it's very just having it's really, this looks just fucked up. Honestly, it's like a lot of fucked upness. Another thing you can do for money to have money flowing in is just to get some bank dirt. That's free. Get some bank dirt, put in your pocket. If you want to, you can write your little like what you need on it and just put it in your pocket and carry it around with you. And I'm telling you guys these things because they've helped me in the past and it can help you now. And if you guys really want more like magic spells to help you guys to keep your money flowing, you can like comment below, you can send me an email or you can text me on the text number that I've got, or you can go over to the what is this? The Broken Prophets channel. And you can just like go through all. He's got a bunch of videos. You can just go over and watch your videos for days and do all those work. You can probably get your shit together real quick. But anyway, this just looks difficult. It's like your money isn't right, and you're worried that either you're worried you're going to get evicted, or your money hasn't been right for a long time, and you're going to be sold out with the eviction moratorium going out, or you are the landlord who is contemplating all of this, like how do I help these people with still by and still make money, right? So those are different storylines. Pick which one you resonate with, and I hope that you resonate with none of them because this feels very hard and difficult. But there are things you can do to, you know, get get where you need to be. I'll pray for you guys, and I hope that you guys, don't have to sleep in your car. It's hard. It's hard on your body. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, but especially comment because I love comments. I've commented on every single last comment or liked or hearted every single last comment that I've ever gotten for this channel. And yeah, I just like to read them. Anyway, if you guys need a personal reading information down below, please take care of yourselves and stay warm out there. Oh, and Happy New Year! That last one seemed very, oh my God, like I don't know if that was in place or not, but Happy New Year anyway, even if it's going to be hard the first 2 weeks. Step number 3. We want to know what is coming for you guys the first 2 weeks of January 2022. Deck number 3. What is coming for you guys the first 2 weeks of January 2022? Please remember that I'm not a financial advisor. Take this as my personal opinion. If you need personal financial advice, please find a trusted financial professional to help you with that. This is just my personal opinion. So, what is coming toward? Why is my phone doing things? Oh, I really hope that you guys were able to hear everything and see everything from the last. I hate it when it happens, when it gets frozen like that. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, we want to know what's coming. Ah! Why? What's coming for the Seekers of Deck number 3 live the first 2 weeks of January 2022? What is coming for the Seekers the first 2 weeks of January 2022? Okay. We keep getting the Chariot card. The Chariot card is like a stalker card the last few rings. You guys actually have what looks like a very positive 3 more cards. Ooh, nice, nice. That freaking Five of Wands keeps coming out too. But with all these other cards being relatively positive, it's not it's not a bad thing. It's just like, you might have a lot of things competing for your money the first 2 weeks. So, excuse me, especially if you have like your car insurance is gonna come out the first, and your phone bill comes out the first, and then you gotta have your car inspected, and this, that, and the fourth. Like a lot of things just competing for your money. But you guys are coming out as having. I feel like you guys were good about saving money, so that you don't have to struggle so hard. But it still feels like a lot of things coming at you for your money. But it does feel like you do have some money like either coming in or saved for some of this stuff, so it's not like, you know, it's not like extremely hard. That's what I'm getting the most is like it's not going to be extremely hard, but it's going to be a little bit challenging because there are um so many things to pay, so many bills to pay, so many people to pay off. Why I say pay off? Are you guys out there paying people off? You might find more news about politicians who were paid off, or politicians who are being paid off, or politicians who are paying people off to do things. Wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. So I want to, I don't know. I don't think I need more cards. Oh, I do. I want to clear for the Eight of Pentacles. So what exactly is it that you're working on? A lot of you guys are entrepreneurs that are working on your business, and churning out. You're making whatever it is that you work that you sell. You're making it or getting ready to go, putting it in the packaging, and it's like you guys are probably actually gonna be kind of busy the first 2 weeks with backed up orders from the last 2 weeks of December. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so you might be dealing with a lawyer. Okay, so some of the advice is to not get extremely um don't get don't bury yourself in so much work that you get overly tired and exhausted and unable to, do other things in life. It's like, I understand that you don't want your business to go under. It might be time for you guys to let go a little bit. This is coming off as holding on too tightly. Let go a little bit, and hire someone who can help you, because it feels like you guys have gotten to the point where in your business you have advanced so far and you've done so much that you can't do it by yourself anymore. And if it's just you and your spouse or you and your child, y'all can't handle this by yourselves anymore, it feels like. So if this resonates with you, good for you. You did a very good job. You built your business up to the point where you got to hire somebody else to help you out. And it's okay to ask for help. It feels like y'all are the ones who feel like you got to do it by yourself and you can't ask for help because asking for help is weakness. No, that's not the case here. The case here is you've been so strong for so long that you have built your business to the point where it has expanded. It and I'm so proud of you. Good for you. You have done it. You've been successful. Now you need to hire somebody to help you out. And you had to know at some point that you're going to have somebody to help you. I know it's like I don't want to pay anybody to do this, and it feels like it's your baby. It's like this is my baby, and ain't nobody gonna touch him, right? That meme that's going around. But anyway, it's like this is your baby, and you know how it is with a baby. You can't let anybody else. It's like as a new parent, you can't let anybody else hold your baby, feed your baby. You gotta be the one that's gonna be, because it's a trust thing. I feel like, but I also feel like you're gonna have to let go a little bit and hire somebody who is um qualified. Some of you guys might need an engineer or something. But you gotta hire somebody that's qualified so that you can like breathe a little bit. But I feel like you guys have made good decisions. This is a card that can indicate decisions. It can also indicate lovers, but I'm getting decisions right now. I feel like you've just been blessed with this ability to just make money. I feel like you guys have been blessed with the ambition, the stamina, and the drive to actually make your dreams happen. And I feel like your dream has already happened, and now you just have to get some help to help it keep growing. Um, is there anything else? Just don't let it get to this. This card is a card of mental illness. It's a card of somebody standing here. You look at him; he looks tired. He looks like he hasn't had a shower in 3 or 4 days. Somebody out there is a long haul trucker who you've gotten out of whatever trouble you feel like you've gotten yourself into by long haul trucking, and you've gotten that money and you've already been able to pay off your debt or whatever, and you're like, you're still stuck in that I gotta go, gotta go mode, even though you're like really tired. Don't feel like you have to keep doing that. It's okay to like just let your brain rest for a while, take a vacation or something. Just that's the gist of what I'm getting. Is somebody out there has been running for so long, making so much money that they're not even enjoying any of it. Um, it feels like if you guys don't voluntarily allow yourself to take a break, they're sure going to be forced to take a break like this. You're going to break yourself if you don't cut it out, or at least reduce the amount that you're doing, especially since you've got so much backed up work from the last couple of weeks over the holidays. Get some help. That's all I keep hearing is like, just get some help, get some help, get somebody to help you. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna ask. I don't think I need to ask the advice for this one. I think that the advice is to get some help here. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. The people who had questions from my last video, I guess, didn't show up and didn't stick around long enough to get a free question. So if there's one person watching, if that one person has a question, I can answer that question. But if you don't, I thank you for watching. I appreciate your for being here with me. Happy New Year to you. I think I'm gonna refresh the page to see if there's anything. Nope, I don't have any comments in the live chat situation. But yeah, like I was saying, I thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Um, I do think I'm gonna start doing free questions at the end of these readings. Well, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Happy New Year. Be safe. Bye for now. Why do I keep trying to use my computer to end my live stream? I don't know.